and which is the last workshop. And Happy New Year, by the way. How was your New Year? Did you spend your time with somebody you love? And if you have some good story of the New Year, you can also share it in the chat room. And now let me update the latest status of our Elf hackathon. And until today, there are already 10 participants, and 9 of them have already submitted the project. And back to today's session, there are some aspects of Elf App Wallet and Elf Explorer. And Mr. Huang here, the R&D Research and Development Manager, will give you the detailed explanation of it. And now let's start today's session. And Mr. Huang, you may start.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Huang, and I'm glad to show you 4 ELF ecosystem tools and 3 ELF SDK and 4 demo for you in this workshop to help us develop a DAPP in ELF blockchain. Okay, and I will introduce 4 ELF ecosystem tools at first. And the first one is ELF Block Explorer. And the ELF Explorer is an important tool for the ELF ecosystem. At present, it provides data monitoring, information query, node election, contract view, resource purchase, and other functions to make us use ELF blockchain more easily. And I will show you the page. And the home page, you can view the whole node status, and you can view basic information about the ELF ecosystem on the Explorer homepage, such as the number of transactions per minute, and the block height, and total transaction volume, and total numbers of accounts, and the number of the sidechain here. And we can get the latest blocks, and we can turn to the detail page to see the information of the block. You can see the block hash and block size, transaction count, and we can get the transactions of this block. And we also can get the latest transactions of our blockchain. And in the transaction detail page, we can get the information of this transaction, like transaction ID, status, and the log of the transaction. There is no log in this transaction, and the block number of this transaction and the transaction method or the transaction parameters. This transaction is updated tiny block information transaction. And in the vote page, we can apply to be a node and vote for other nodes through the Elf Blockchain Explorer, and in the public test page, and we can see if we want to become a candidate node, we need to stake 100,000 ELF, and we can say the candidate admin. And we also can vote for members. No members in testnet. I will turn to the main network. Please wait a minute. And in the page, we can see we have got 13 BP, and we can follow the members. And we also can redemption of votes. If we had vote and the vote are expelled, we can redeem our vote easily in the Block Explorer. And in the resource page, we can buy and sell resource tokens which are required for on-chain governance through the Elf blockchain browser. And the browser will calculate how many tokens will be cost. For example, we can select the type of token we want to buy or sell. And in the case we buy right token. Sorry, I don't have ELF in the main chain, so I will turn to the public test net. If we want to buy 200 right token, Explorer will calculate how many ELF will be cost. And this means that buying 200 right token will cost my 4 ELF tokens. We also can sell my right token. And in the proposal page, we can get involved in chain governance by viewing, applying proposals, and build our organization through the Explorer. And we can see the proposal list in this page. And in the detail page, you can see more information of the proposal, like application submit time and the proposal expire time, and the vote rate, and which organization applied this proposal. We even can see get the parameters of this contract. And we also can apply a proposal by this page. We need to select a proposal module and select organization, input the contract address, and select a method name, and then input the method parameters, set expiration time, and apply this proposal. And we also can see the organizations of our ELF blockchain, and we can even create an organization in this page. Of course, we can see which proposal we had joined and which organization we joined, and can see our votes history. And then I will introduce the Night Elf. I will introduce the Elf Explore extension NetElf to you. NetElf is an extension for accessing Elf-enabled dispute application or DAPPs in your normal Chrome browser, like this one. And NetElf is also let us create and manage our own identities. So when a DAPP wants to perform transaction and write to the blockchain, the user gets a secure interface to review the transaction and before approving or rejecting it. And in the NetElf, we can see 5 options in the page of NetElf. The first is key pair, and in the key pair option, we can create or import key pair. And if we select import key pair, we can import a key pair by mnemonic or by private key. And we can manage our key pairs, copy the address. Of course, we need to select the chain, the main chain or the side chain or the custom chain we want. This is the address of Elf, and we can back up all our key pair or delete it. And in the management option, we can manage the application we had accessed. And for example, no, nothing. Oh, sorry. I will change a Night Elf for you. And this management, we had used Elf Explorer, and until we can see Elf Explorer had called the token contract, dividend contract, token converter contract, and etc. We can delete it. And in the extension management, we can back up NetElf but not key pair. We can back up the key pairs of this NetElf, and we can delete this NetElf. And in the time lock, we can say the log time of the NetElf. If there are no actions or no DAPPs call the API of the NetElf, it will log after 4 hours or 1 minute or 1 hour or never log, whatever you want. And the log option will log the net elf right now. Log it. Sorry. And the connect wallet will turn to the web wallet. Okay, and the next tool is Elf Wallet app. Elf Wallet app is a one-top account management tool to make it safe and easy to use Elf blockchain. And we can not only manage multiple states and transfer tokens, but also can use DAPPs in Wallet app in the same chain or cross-chain. And it's not very convenient to display mobile apps on my personal computer, and you can download and experience in the App Store. And then I will introduce Elf Web Wallet. You can see the Web Wallet in this page. Elf Web Wallet is a simple tool for users to create and manage their accounts. We can use the wallet directory or with NetElf. In most cases, we recommend you use with NetElf. And you can see in this page, when we turn into the main page, we need to select the method to access our wallet at first. We can use the browser extension, and we can use the wallet with local storage. If we select browser extension, the key pair is storage in the NetElf. And if we select the local storage, we will create a key pair, and the key pair is stored in the Chrome by local storage. Okay, and then I will introduce 3 aelf-js SDK for you, and in the following demos, we will use this SDK to create a simple app. And the first one is aelf-sdk. aelf-sdk.js for Elf is like Web3.js for Ethereum. It's a collection of libraries which allow you to interact with the local or remote Elf node using a HTTP connection. And aelf-sdk-cross-chain is a JavaScript API to make us easy to transfer in cross-chain with 3 steps. The Elf Bridge. Elf Bridge is a JavaScript API to let us interact with the wallet app more easily. Okay. And I will show I will show the demo. With the aelf-sdk, we can create wallet or recover wallet by private key or mnemonic, and we can get the information of Elf blockchain by method like get chain status, get block, etc. And the most important, we can send a transaction and call contract easily by aelf-sdk by method of contract module. Let me show you some demos in the code sandbox, and I will code it step by step. If you had to create DAPP on ETH, you will find that, well, it seems the same as developing in Ethereum. Okay, I'll show you the demo. And the demo will be a simple React app. Now create a React app in the code sandbox. Also, we need to find and import aelf-sdk first. Okay. Import aelf-sdk. name it as elf. And we need to create a wallet or recover wallet by private key or mnemonic at first. Wallet. Important. State wallet. Click. And we need the state wallet. State wallet. Use state. We had not import use state, and we need import use state from right. Create wallet. Create wallet function. Use callback. And follow my step, we may call new wallet elf wallet util create new wallet. Create new wallet, sorry. New wallet. And there are some errors. Create wallet. Nothing, and if we call create wallet, oh sorry, and we can see the structure of the new wallet. There are mnemonic, BIP 44 path, and child wallet, private key, and address. We save this private key. Right. Okay, and in the following demos, we will use the private key. Okay, wallet. Sorry, set wallet. Wallet. Okay, and we can see the wallet information in the page, but it's not friendly for us. So we just show the address of this wallet. Okay, and we got a new address. It's a random wallet in reach click, and maybe we need a wallet what we want, so we can recover the wallet, and we can get wallet by private key or by mnemonic. And in this demo, I will get wallet by private key. Okay. Wallet by private. Wallet details. Get wallet by private. Yep. It imported the private key as the paramount. has got a private key. And set wallet. Okay, and in this demo, if we click the wallet by private key, we get A6 address. Click again, and we get the same result because we get the wallet by private key of this. Okay, and if you want to recover the wallet by mnemonic, you can save the mnemonic and call the function get wallet by mnemonic. And next, I will show you how to get block information by aelf-sdk. Need to create another button. Block information demo. Block status. Okay. Sorry. And if we want to get the block information, we need to create an elf instance site first. We need elf. It's elf. Set elf. State. Init. Like we need to use okay, we need new elf, and we need to set a provider, and in this case I will use public testnet elf provider. Provider. And if you want to get the method of the aelf-sdk, you can turn to the GitHub, and you can find the link in my PowerPoint. Like this. In this way, you can get the method of the SDK. Copy the provider. Sorry. Instance. Okay, click the button and we can find the method of elf instance. Okay, there are some methods. The main method we will use is the chain method. And you can see we can get the chain status, and we can get chain state, get block height, get block. Okay, let me say the elf instance. And then we can call this method. And in the demo, I will show you how to call getChainStatus. GetChainStatus. We need to use elf instance. Chain. Okay. ChainStatus. We need to say this. And if we click it directly, it will throw an error. Okay, listener, sorry. This error cannot find a pro property of undefined because we haven't init elf instance. Okay. So we need to check whether we had init the elf instance. Elf instance. Okay. Check. If not, and you can close the arrow. And you can do something else like a toast, something else to know the people. We have the init elf instance. Is init elf instance. Elf instance chain property cannot read chain. Okay, so we need init elf instance at first, and then we can get the chain status. Oh, it's a promise. So we need native. Wait. Sorry. And now we gave the chain status of our blockchain, and you can see we use the main chain elf, and the longest chain height is 75228800, and we can see the last universal block height. And if you want to get block height only, you can use elf chain get block height like this. You can only elf instance chain get block height. We can find the method in this, in the elf instance chain. This is the method we can use. And if you want to get the transaction result, you can call the get transaction result function. Of course, you need to import the transaction ID as the parameter. Okay, and let's go to the main topic, how to call contract by Elf SDK. For contract, And in the demo, I will show you how to call token contract by aelf-sdk. Token contract. We need token contract. And in the public text name, token contract address is this one. I just copy contract address. And first we need create an elf instance. Okay, like this. We had to create the function, and then we need init the token contract. Init token contract. So we need declare the token contract, and first say token contract. Init token contract. Like elf instance is important. And if no elf instance, no elf instance, check occur. Blog is init elf instance. Token contract elf instance chain contract height contract height. Okay. And we need to import token the contract address, and in this case we use token contract and the wallet. Also we need input wallet, and if there are no wallet, okay, apply the wallet. Log no wallet or invalid wallet. Token contract. So place init of instance. And init contract no wallet. We need get wallet by private key. Okay. Init token. Oh, sorry. Wait. And now we get the token contract instance, and you can see the address of the contract is this one. And there are many methods of token contract, like create, issue, transfer, approve, lock, and burn, and something else. We need state token contract. And a contract instance consists of several methods and method called in two ways, read-only or a send transaction, or called view method and action method. And I will show you how to call view and action method. At first, I will show you how to call view method. And I will use get balance and the demo. Balance is the view method. Balance. Token contract. If no token contract, and no token contract transfer or no get balance. This token contract. Token or fund. Balance of token contract. So let's see. And balance. Okay, we just need to call token contract and get balance with the keyword call. And in get balance, we need to import symbol. Symbol to balance. Symbol you want to check. In this case, we check elf. And the address we want to get balance. So we use this address. For balance. Click. Okay. Get wallet. You need elf instance. And you need token contract. Back to the balance. You can see there are no elf in this test address. And if we want to call the action method, we can call it directly without call keyword. And for example, transfer. Transfer is an action method. Okay. Just call back. Need token contract first. Function. if we need to check instance and check have the transaction, and then we can call function token contract transfer. We need to import 4 parameters. The first is symbol we want to transfer, which is elf, and the JS we want to transfer to. And create another wallet for the workshop. So we just use it, and the amount we want to import. And the decimo of elf is 8, so if we want to transfer one elf to another people, we need to say 1 and 8 with 8 0. 8 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And we can set some message like hello or X. Then please wait a minute. Transfer. Then, sorry. And when we call action method, we will get a transaction ID instead of the result. So if we console log the result, sorry. Okay. Create wallet or get wallet a private key. You need elf instance. You need the token contract and call the action method. Okay, get the transaction ID. And we can search the result in the Explorer. You can see transaction fee not enough. So if we transfer some elf to the address, this transaction will be success. And you can try it by yourself. Okay, this demo is complete, and in this demo, you can see how to create and recover a wallet, and how to get information from Elf blockchain, and how to call the view method of the contract, and how to call the action method of the contract. So in this demo, by this demo, you can create your simple Elf app. And then I will show you a simple demo how to use the Elf SDK cross-chain. And if we transfer cross-chain by Elf SDK, we need to call several methods and check the chain status repeatedly again and again. It's difficult for us to complete a cross transfer. And the aelf-sdk cross-chain is the tool to simplify the progress. You just need 4 or 3 steps to complete a cross-chain transaction. And I will show you a simple demo. So we need to create a new one. I will copy some code director because the most important case and or the demo is how to use aelf-sdk. The next demo are following the steps of or just the same or simple, just the same like the demo how to use aelf-sdk. We create a new one. And in the case we want to use the aelf-sdk cross-chain, we need import aelf-sdk, aelf-sdk cross-chain. And then we just import it. And first we need elf instance of two chain. One is the send chain, another is the receive chain. And I will copy the code. The send chain called elf chain A or elf send chain. The main chain of the public testnet, and the second one is the side chain. Side chain of the test public test, and we declare some information. We need the token contract and the cross chain contract of these two chains, and of course we need a wallet at first, and in this case we create a wallet, and then when we need two elf instance and create the wallet, we can init the elf cross instance. Send instance, send chain, and receive. And then we can call the send transaction. Hello. Cross transfer. Okay, we just copy the code. We need init it. Create and init it. Okay, init it. And after we init the cross instance, we can call send transaction and call the receive transaction. Just copy the code. And in the and in the cross-chain send method, just like the normal transfer method, we need import two symbol amount and memo as the parameters. Okay, we need cross instance and cross send. We get a cross transaction ID. Of course, there are nothing because we have no elf in this address. And the receive, the cross-chain receive does need import the cross-transfer transaction ID, and we will get some information. Okay, the error because insufficient of elf transaction fee not enough, and you can try it by yourself. If you get some test elf or get some elf in the test elf in testnet or the elf in the mainnet, you will get a success transaction ID and receive your ELF in another chain. And then I will show you how to develop a DAPP with a extension. Use extension name NetElf is similar to use aelf-sdk. And of course, there are some difference. We need to confirm whether the user had installed the extension, and we need to check the version of extension to make sure whether we can use some feature. And I will show you a demo about how to develop DAPP with extension. And in this demo, we use token contract too, and you can find the Git repo in my PowerPoint. Okay, I will show you the demo in the Sublime. And you can find the demo in the code sandbox, but you cannot use demo directory in code sandbox because I cannot access the extension in the code sandbox. So you need to download it to your personal computer. And in this one, we just open it. Okay. And in the case, I will show you some code. And if you use a extension to develop the DAPP, we need to check whether the NetElf is exist. We can use document ID when the listener just check window NetElf. It's okay. And we need login. Login means create or get wallet by private key on the or get wallet by private key in the aelf-sdk. We are not necessary to create a wallet if we use extension. So we just log in, and then we need init the elf. Oh no! Oh, sorry. We need init elf instance first, and then create an extension, and then get status. Get status is necessary. It will can let us connect the extension, and then it needs the contract or call the method of the blockchain. Okay, in the demo, I will show you this demo. We can get the version of the NetElf, and we can log in. Yeah, we get the wallet QE, and we can log out or just log the NetElf. If we log and or log out, if we log out, the next time we log in, we need unlock our NetElf at first and select the JS we want to use. After login, we need call the method get chain status, and then we can init the contract. Of course, we get the method of the contract, like what we get in the aelf-sdk, and we can call the contract. Call the contract means call the view method. And you can see we call the get balance. This is the get balance method, and execute the elf contract. It means we call the action method. Okay, it's a transfer. It's a transfer method. We need to import parameters like symbol to amount and memo. We get a transaction ID. And in this demo, you can see elf chain get status. This is a callback way, and this is the promise way. Of course, we can use a sync await function, and you can see that is the same as aelf-sdk expect login. Okay, and we also can call some method of aelf-chain just the same as calling the method with aelf-sdk. And the final demo is how to develop a DAPP with wallet app. And if we want to develop a DAPP with wallet app, we need to initialize the bridge instance. And after initializing the instance, we need to connect. And then we call the contract method or the chain method. And initialize the bridge instance means initialize the elf in the elf SDK, and connect means create wallet in elf SDK and means login in the extension. And we can see the method of chain and the contract are the same as elf SDK. It's easy to develop a DAPP on wallet app too. I will show you some code in the Git repo, and you will see that it's the same as what we get and what we use in Elf SDK. First, initialize Elf bridge, and we even don't need state provider, and then connect the wallet. After we connect the wallet, we get the wallet in wallet app, in fact, and then call the chain API or call the contract method. We can see it is the same as what we do with Elf SDK. And if you want to get more information, you can turn to the Git repo and see the documents. Of course, develop DAPP with Elf SDK and develop DAPP with NetElf, and develop DAPP with wallet app are the same. Okay, and thank you.
Okay, so let me turn on the camera. Okay, so thank you all for watching the workshop today, and I hope that we solved all of your problems and concerns. And for those who already joined the hackathon or who wanted to join, remember to join our developers group on the Telegram. And the link is in the chat room. And thank you for the detailed workshop, Mr. Huang. And at last, I wish you have good luck in the year of 2022. And Happy New Year, guys. Bye bye.